chosen to share space with and to show up for. That it's time to be your true self, and it's time to make clear decisions and boundaries on the people that are surrounding you, that are encouraging you to not be who you truly are. So there's a lot of power in that, and it's really a card that's calling for a lot of action, even though, first of all, self-reflection is necessary. So there's that first time period, a necessary time, even if it's only for a few moments of self-reflection and remembering what you're here for and what your goals are and who you want to be. And then there's the action of, okay, what do I need to do to get back to that space? And perhaps what do I need to get rid of or remove or cut away? What's no longer serving me being who I truly am? And so, and this can also be related to the image that we choose to project into the world. And that can mean, if you're a woman or a man, your makeup, your outfits, your wardrobe, your shoes, all of those things tie into being your authentic spiritual self as well. And, you know, if you know me, then you know that makeup is a huge thing for me as far as that goes. And when I'm not wearing red lipstick, I'm always wondering what's going on, because that's such a joy and like such a blessing in my life to wear red lipstick, and I just love and enjoy it. And so if there's a great period of time where I'm not doing that, then I have to stop and ask myself, and Mermaid in a Koi Pond will show up for me. Okay, why aren't I doing that? Who am I around that I feel like I can't be my authentic self with, which is really pretty drag queen, and I mean that in the best way, and pin-up style and that type of thing. So who am I around that's not letting me do that? So that's another key piece and component of Mermaid in a Koi Pond. It's the whole picture. It's the beauty of your entire experience as a human being on this earth, because you've chosen to come in as a human for this experience. And so that is part of the physical aspect, is a part of being who you are. So if you are physically not able to be yourself and not being yourself, then what are you surrounding yourself with that's not allowing you to do that? And if you are younger, and so you're in a space where there are perhaps other people's rules that you do have to live by until you're able to get out on your own, then I would offer to you that Mermaid in a Koi Pond is telling you to not let go of your authentic self on the inside. Remember, no one can change or affect your heart and your soul and your spirit except for you. So even though you might not be able to be who you actually are, physically, outwardly at this time, you can still be yourself on the inside, and it's about not letting and not allowing other people to change that for you. And I can say that from personal experience as well when I say that. So please know, if you are currently in a situation like that, that you can still be yourself, and you can still think and feel authentic emotions for yourself that are your own and not someone else's. So just know that, and know that if Mermaid in a Koi Pond shows up for you at this time, that is her message for you. You can still be yourself. So I want to talk a little bit about Become the Dragon, because I think that that's another really important aspect of Mermaid in a Koi Pond in the Oracle of the Shapeshifters deck. And a really beautiful aspect is about connecting elementally and connecting energetically with earth and fire energy. And if you believe, like I believe, that dragons are energetic beings in this space who do want to work with us, then it's really about connecting with your own dragon energy and entities, and being in conversation with them, and asking for, and then choosing to receive their help to really embrace being yourself. And the whole picture of what being yourself means and the great change that you actually might have to embrace in order to do that. If you're living completely shut down and completely the way another person or another group of people want you to, then that's a total and complete life change that needs to happen in order for you to really be working with Mermaid in a koi pond correctly. So that's really, really important message that Mermaid in a koi pond is choosing to share with us. Sorry about that. So that's really what a lot of what Become the Dragon means for me, and when this card shows up and what it means when it shows up for other people, that it's time to really ground and connect with the earth and get in touch with the dragon energy and entities. And I will tell you that they're more than willing and happy to work with us. And I know quite a few great dragons, and I have one in my backyard right now that I am very thankful for. So when this energy shows up, it's very important to embrace it and work with it. And I have a friend who was, we were working together doing some Reiki the other night, and dragon showed up for her in this really supportive but fierce way, and it was a really beautiful experience for both of us, for she was experiencing it and for me witnessing her experience. It was a very constructive moment, and continues to be constructive for her days later as she continues to engage with and work with dragon energy. So that can be a really, really beautiful aspect of Become the Dragon. And you can choose to experience that if you want to when Mermaid in a koi pond shows up, especially in her Become the Dragon aspect. So a lot of what I have found that Mermaid in a koi pond is choosing to share with us is that it's really about being our authentic self and discovering who that is. So I want to share with you what the given meaning in the guidebook, Oracle of the Shapeshifters, is for this card. The divination aspect. Due to a time of camouflage, stasis, and dormancy, you have forgotten who you are. Now you have outgrown what was once a safe haven. It is time to move on, for you are stagnating in your current position and circumstances. There must be fresh water brought in, because there is no longer enough room for you to grow within. It is time to break free and to take the next challenge. Energy that you feel you lack at the moment will then flow to you. You have great courage within you, and you are much more than you seem to be at present. You must take a great journey upstream to find the place where you will prosper and flower and grow into dragonhood. You will be most prosperous, most successful, and most importantly, a great mentor when that climb has been undertaken. Begin it now. So really, again, a beautiful call for reflection and action that the Mermaid in a koi pond brings us. So I just want to leave you, again, with the image of Mermaid in a koi pond. And with the Australian image of Mermaid in a koi pond. So if you're watching this and you're starting your day, or even if you're ending your day, I invite you to really call in dragon energy and to really call in the energy of Mermaid in a koi pond and allow it to help you create your most authentic, most beautiful, and happiest, most joyful life that you can. Thank you for joining me for the first video in this series, and I look forward to seeing you in the next. Have a lovely day, and I will talk to you soon.